I've reacted to several bands, but there are just a handful of them that really evoke passionate comments and viewership. And the band we're going to do today is one of those bands. My Lord Almighty. They have an army themselves of fans that are all over it. So we're going to do a song that is probably the most requested song of this band. What song is it? Well, stick around. But one other thing. On a personal note, if anybody cares, this week marks the four-year anniversary of my sobriety, or not drinking anymore. And if you guys knew me during my young life, my adult life, up until 4 years ago, frankly, I was a pretty heavy drinker. So I'm proud of it. But at the end of this video, toward the end, I'm going to tell a little story that has to do with drunkenness, and it's pretty funny. So if you want to listen to it, stick around. If you don't, go on your way. But we'll be right back, and let's tackle this song. Thanks for coming. So the song we're going to do today is by the band LOVEBITES. And the song is called SWAN Song. And there are several versions. And the one that was requested time and time and time again was the one that had the piano, Chopin, I believe, intro. And so I found it and I recorded it. And now we're going to watch it and we're going to see what's going on with these girls. I dig this band. I dig the concept. I dig the execution. I love the musicianship. So, and I love Asami. All right, guys. I think she's great. She's a little firecracker, that one. Anyway, let's put on our headphones and let's check this song out. I'm excited. Now, I could play like that back when I was drinking, but now that I don't drink, I can't do it anymore. This girl, I may have given her a hard time in the past because she doesn't really smile very much, not that I've seen. And maybe it's because she's just a real serious damn musician and she's just focused. I mean, that playing is remarkable. And so maybe that's it. Or maybe she cuts up. I mean, you guys know her better than me, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm looking forward to it. Wow. Now what's coming? several of you have told me about Asami's background in ballet. She's got beautiful fluid motions with her arms. And thank God for the subtitles here, because I mean, she's killing it, but without them, I really have trouble making out exactly what she's saying. But this is awesome. This is a great song. I got to stop just real quick. Those guitar solos were incredible. I loved the way they were one, then the other, then the other, then the other, and then they hook up and do some harmonizing. Great players. And you know what? This gal who doesn't smile, maybe, she doesn't have time for smiling. She's a genius. I mean, she's obviously a musical genius. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. This is really a great song. I'm digging this. Sorry for interrupting. Jesus. Wow. What a showcase for her talent. I guess at the end there, they had her guitar solo part tracked and they were playing it because there was only one guitar player and it was dual harmonies or harmony solos there. For her to go from shredding on the guitar to shredding on the piano, that's really impressive. This is a real showcase for her talents, no doubt. And I did notice it was the older bass player. And I think the bass player and the drummer were the original members of this band, but I guess the bass player was replaced, but with Tommy. Am I saying that right? I can't remember. I think that's it. Anyway, great song. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm digging this band and I love that song, man. That was a masterpiece, man, really. All right. So, as promised, you can move on if you don't want to hear this story. Back, maybe 5, 8 years ago, something like that. I was auditioning for a band and, I thought it was just kind of a casual band thing. And they had me learn a few songs. The only one I can remember was a song called Wood by Alice in Chains that has a really cool, I mean, well, if you know the song, great bass song. Anyway, so I got over to this, they had the rehearsal at the drummer's house. And I've told this story on another video, but nobody watched the video. So I'm going to tell it again. It's a good story. The rehearsal was at the drummer's house and they had set up the living room to accommodate the rehearsal. And I got there and everybody was drinking and they had coolers and we were playing and jamming and having a good time. And I saw the drummer's wife, kind of give us the stink eye a little bit a few times during the night. And I had a feeling she wasn't all that thrilled with us being there and playing and drinking and all of that stuff. So I was there for several hours and then it was time to leave and I left. But not until I had spoken with the guitar player and I had asked him, I said, you know, his wife seems kind of unhappy with us being here. And he goes, oh my God, you got to hear this story. So a couple of weeks prior, they had been playing in the guy's house in the living room, drinking. And then everybody went home and the drummer went to bed and I guess the wife was already asleep. And he woke up in the morning, like a lot of the drunken stories go, with the wife shrieking. That's how a lot of them are. Not the wives, but the stories. And, oh my God, well, oh my, you know. And the guy's like, oh, what's the problem? And he wakes up and I don't know how to say this except shit. Physical feces are on the bedspread, on his pillow, on the headboard, everywhere. And the wife is hysterical. And he's like, what the hell is going on here? And so, you know, that would be shocking for anybody, really. But so we trace it back to when he's going to bed, he's hammered out of his mind and he has to take a shit. So he sits down on the toilet and does his thing. But what he didn't realize is that he still had the lid. The lid of the toilet was still down. And he sat on the lid and did his business, but he didn't realize it got all over himself and is, you know, everywhere. And he went to bed. And in the course of getting into bed, I mean, oh my God. Anyway, so I tell you that. So that wasn't my drunken story, but it is a drunken story and probably not far away from what I was capable of doing. But I tell you that story because I know a lot of you guys are young. And the moral of the story is don't drink, guys. Don't drink. Alcohol, no bueno, not good. You do very stupid things. And sometimes you rub shit all over your bed and your wife gets pissed. So no. Don't do it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and we'll see you out in YouTube land. Thanks again.